Hello students, welcome back to the maths class. Today we are going to start some further questions of exercise 7.1 of fundamental principle of counting. So here already we have covered second part. So first part is remaining. By mistakenly I have taken the second part on that time. So see, second part, it was given to us repetition of digit is not allowed. So I have explained you how we can arrange all the three places, 100, 10 and unit place. As you can see, the arrangement on the 100 place, we will have remain all the 5 numbers because no number is used anywhere. So all the 5 numbers are available, and this particular place, the 100th place, can be arranged by 5 different ways. Now when I go to the 10th place, then I will have remain only 4 numbers because one number is utilized at 100 place. For example, I have written the number 5. Okay, so that 5 is placed onto the 100 place. So we will have remain only 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this particular place, the 10th place, can be arranged by 4 ways. And then similarly, if I go to the unit place, then one more choice will be deleted, and we can say that the unit place can be arranged by, in the similar way, 3 ways, because the 2 numbers are already placed on 100 and 10th place. So the unit place can be arranged by 3 ways. Now fundamental principle of counting says, when you find out individually the arrangement of each and every places, then you multiply all of them to get the total numbers would be formed. So if I want to find out, suppose if I place the different numbers on the 3 places, then how many total numbers could be formed? Then I will multiply 5, 4 and 3. That only we have done further in the question. Okay, so here we can say that the total number of ways or total numbers will be formed here will be equal to 60. 60 numbers could be formed if I am not using any number more than once. But suppose if I use a number more than once, so I will write down here first of all the first part heading, that repetition is allowed. Okay, so first part we are solving now. Repetition is allowed. When repetition is allowed, we shall see what arrangement will be formed here. Okay, once again I will take the same structure as I have taken last time. I say this is my 100 place, this is my 10th place, and this is my unit place. This I will denote by symbol H, this is by T, and this is by U, or you can say ones place, so it can be denoted by O. Now see, I will separately arrange the 100 place, then 10th place, and then unit place, and then I will multiply the number of arrangement of 100, 10th place and unit place respectively to get the total numbers. Now you see, on that time also the 100th place could be arranged by 5 ways because all 5 numbers are available. Okay, so there is no difference of the number of arrangement. We are doing it for the first place or the 100th place over here. Okay, that is repetition is allowed or repetition is not allowed. That will remain same because in the beginning you will have all the numbers. Now when you go to the 10th place, since repetition is allowed, so the number came on 100 place can come on 10th place also. Okay, so see here, repetition is allowed means you can use a number more than once. So here we can say that here also I can arrange by 5 ways because all the 5 numbers are available, and the same manner I can say the unit place also can be arranged by 5 ways, and we can say that the 100 place, 10th place and unit place separately can be arranged by 5 ways. Now fundamental principle of counting, what it says, you multiply all the such arrangements which you found individually, and then you will get the total number of ways. So here we need to describe our answer. So see, some theory, some language we need to insert here. Okay, because this is only a oral discussion, we have done it. Okay, but in the examination, in your notebook, how will you represent your answer, that we shall see. So here we shall write down, since repetition is allowed, repetition is allowed repetition is allowed, hence all three places could be arranged by separately five ways respectively. Means each and every we can say that each and every place can be arranged by five ways. So therefore, by fundamental principle of counting, we can say that total number of ways or we can say that total numbers formed will be equal to 5 into 5 into 5. All three we shall multiply. So it will be equal to 125 ways. Means if you are allowing the repetition is allowed or repetition can be done, then you will get 125 such numbers. Okay, 3-digit numbers you will get in 125, and all that 125 number repetition is possible. If repetition is not allowed, then only 60 numbers will be possible. Okay, now I will come to know more and more about this when we shall solve some other questions. So let us see now question number 2nd. In the question number 2nd, see what we have given to us. How many 3-digit even number? Now remember, they are saying 3-digit and as well as the number should be even. Okay, we don't require the odd number. Can be formed from the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if the digits can be repeated. Okay, so see, first of all, if I make a structure of 3-digit number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and here if I make one partition. So see, this is my unit place, I say. Okay, this is 10th place and this one is 100th place. Now as you can see, I have taken a 3-digit number because 3 places I am taking over here. So definitely the number will be formed 3-digit only, that we have ensured here. Now second thing which we need to ensure, that the number should be even number. So even number, you know it, the last place, the unit place is always occupied by any even number including 0. Okay, means see here 0 we have not given, so that we shall not consider, but in general I am telling you. So unit place should be occupied by either 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. That kind of numbers can only come. Okay, so if I see this particular place, which numbers can come here? You observe either 2 can come, okay, 4 can come or 6 can come at the unit place. So if I ask you particularly unit place, by how many ways we can arrange? Particularly unit place, by how many ways we can arrange? So how many numbers we have available for the unit place? We have available only 3 number. Either 2 can come or 4 can come or 6 can come. So we can say that the unit place we can arrange by 3 different ways. Okay, now if I come on to the 100 and 10th place, on 100th place or 10th place, which numbers we have available here? 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5 and then 6. All 6 numbers are available because in the question you see it is clearly mentioned digits can be repeated. Okay, so whichever number came onto the unit place doesn't matter, it is allowed, it can come onto the 100 or 10th place also. So now the question comes, if I want to arrange the 100th place or the 10th place individually, one place only I am asking. So for that one particular place, how many numbers I have available here? Definitely you will say 6 numbers are available for both the places because the digits are allowed. So 6 ways we can arrange 100th place also, and by 6 ways we can arrange the 10th place also. Only the unit place we can arrange by 3 different ways. Okay, so we got the arrangement of each and every place. The arrangement of each and every place, when we shall multiply together, we shall get the total number of ways. Let us see how we can explain our answer. Here we will say that unit place could be arranged by three ways. As either 2, 4 or 6 could occupy the unit place. Okay, so this one thing is clear. Now second thing, 110th place. 110th place could be arranged by sorry 5 me 6 will come, arranged by 6 ways. Respectively as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 can occupy the places, because here all the 6 numbers we have, right? So now we can say that unit place can be arranged by 6 ways, 10th place can be arranged by 6 ways, and unit place can be arranged by 3 ways. Okay, so here we will write down total numbers formed. First of all, we shall write down the arrangement for 100th place, that is 6, 10th place, that is also 6, and unit place, that is 3. So 6 into 6 36, into 3, that will be 108. That is your answer. The language in the examination that you can select by your own, which you are allowed to express the answer in your own language only. Whatever you are writing it, the meaning should be clear. Okay, so in short I have written like this. If you like this one, it's okay, otherwise you can express your answer in your own words. Now let us see the question number 3rd. See, in 3rd question we have given that how many 4-letter code, means we are taking one code, as I have given the example to you earlier, the code of a suitcase. Okay, that is a 3-digit code. So here 4-letter code is there. Maybe one letter is A, second one is B, third one is C, and fourth one is D. That I have told in alphabetical manner. But as you know that 26 letters are there. Okay, so any 4 letters can come over there. So here they are saying 4-letter code can be formed using the first 10 letters of the English alphabet if no letters can be repeated. Okay, we are not allowed to repeat any letter. So first of all we'll see how many letters we have given here. So we can say that total letters given. So if I write down all 10 letters. First 10 letters they set. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. How many are there now? 3 plus 2 5 plus 2 7. 4 more. G, H, then I, and the last one is J. Will be equal to how many are there? The total number of letters are here. We can say 10 are there. Okay, and letters required, number of letters required. So we required how many letters? Number of letters required, that will be here 4, because 4 letter code we need to generate, and one condition is given in the question that we cannot repeat any letter. So once again let us see, this is the 4-digit code I can see. Okay, this 4 places shows the 4 letter code. Now if I ask you, at the first place how many numbers available, how many letters are available with us? So since it is a beginning, so at the first place I can say all 10 numbers are available, means out of the 10 letters, okay, out of the 10 letters any one letter I can keep it over there. But when I go to the second place, since one letter is already placed at the first place, then on to the second place 9 letters are only available. Remember, here letters cannot be repeated. Okay, repetition is allowed and repetition is not allowed. These are two different cases. You need to read the question very carefully and apply the conditions accordingly. Similarly, when I go to the third place, the number of letters will be available here 8. Out of the 8 letters only I can choose one letter to keep on the third place. And similarly, when I go to the fourth place, it can be arranged by 7 ways only, because 3 letters are already utilized. So I have available options will be only 7. For example, suppose if you have 10 chocolates, okay, and one by one 4 friends are taking one chocolate. So the first friend have taken the first chocolate, then second friend will choose from the remaining 9 only, then third friend will choose from the remaining 8 only. Okay, so the choices will be lesser the persons who are coming afterwards. So here we can say that first place could be arranged by 10 ways, as all 10 letters are available. All 10 letters are available, but repetition is not allowed. Repetition is not allowed. Hence second, third and fourth place. One thing remember, my first place is left, first, second, third and fourth places will be left to right. Okay, you can take right to left also, that doesn't matter. Okay, second, third and fourth place could be arranged by 9, 8 and 7 ways respectively. Okay, so now we shall apply the fundamental principle of counting. We got the individual ways. Now to compile all, we shall multiply. So here we can say that therefore by fundamental principle of counting, we can say that total codes, total number of codes, that we can write down properly. Total number of codes, total number of codes is equal to 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. Okay, now if I multiply, so 10 I will keep it, okay, 10 and 9 we can multiply, and 8 7s are 56. Now 90 and 56 if I multiply, 9 6 are 54, carry 5, 9 5s are 45, plus 5, that will be I think 50, 5040. That would be your answer. Okay, please forgive me if the calculation mistakes are there. Okay, that please make it correct. So here these are the total number of codes we can generate if there is no repetition is allowed. If repetition is allowed, think of what will be the answer. See, in that cases, the first place, second place, third place and fourth place, all the 4 places could be arranged by 10 10 10 10 ways, and the answer will be 10. You multiply 4 times, 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, so that will be answer is 10,000. See, just double of the answer we obtained. We are getting nearly 5,000 code here, but repetition will be allowed, then we will get the different codes, more codes we will get, as we can see here. Okay, now let us see the next question, question number 4th. In the 4th question, see what we have given to us. How many 5-digit telephone number is not a 5-digit, you may be thinking of mobile number, okay, but think of the landline number, the earlier technology we were using it. Okay, so in that 5-digit numbers were there, 6-digit numbers were also there. Okay, some STD code was there. So think of a 5-digit telephone number we have to generate using the digit 0 to 9. We need to use the digit from 0 to 9 if each number start with 67 and no digit appear more than once. You must have seen that our mobile numbers, when initially it has come, okay, maybe before 10 years, 15 years I am talking about, on that time all the numbers were starting from 9, compulsorily 9, and if you see some special series from special operator, they were starting with 94 also. So such kind of condition only given over here. Now let us understand the condition and how we can find out individually the numbers, number of ways for each and every place. First of all, we shall see how many digit a telephone number we need to generate. So that is given to us 5 digit. So suppose here if I make 5 digit 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See, this is only for your understanding. This is not required in examination. Whatever I am doing it right now, the only theoretical way you have to explain. So now this 5-digit telephone number I have to generate. What is the last condition they written over there? No digit appear more than once, means repetition is not allowed. Remember, repetition is not allowed. Second condition, if I am reading from the last, the number start with 67, means at the first place compulsorily 67 will come, sorry, first place 6 will come and second place 7 will come. Means here if I make partition, I say that these 2 places are not required to arrange. These 2 places I can say not required to arrange, because these 2 places are freezed. Okay, because first place always 6 will come, second place always 7 will come. So what is the number of arrangement? If the different numbers could come over there, then different number of ways could be formed, but these 2 places are always fixed. Okay, so we can say that these 2 places we need not to arrange. Now let us see the 3 places remaining over there. Now if I go on to this place, suppose that if I say this is the first place I need to arrange, then I will go to the other 2 places. Now on this particular place, how many numbers are available? 0 to 9 we are talking. 0 to 9, how many numbers are there? We can say the total numbers are given in the question. If I write down here, total numbers given, that is how many numbers from 0 to 9? That will be 10. And as the first two places occupied by occupied by 6 and 7 respectively, therefore total numbers remain, that will be, how many numbers will remain here? That is 8. And number of places are required to arrange, that is 3. Okay, but we are seeing each and every places separately according to the fundamental principle of counting. So now you see, I was asking on that time that first place, if I want to arrange this particular place I am talking about. Okay, so this place if I want to arrange, how many numbers are available now? So numbers are available here 8, because 6 and 7 are utilized and we cannot use a number more than once. So therefore we can say that 8 numbers are available, means that particular place can be arranged by how many ways? It can be arranged by 8 ways. Similarly, when I go to this particular place, I will have available only 7 numbers, because 8 number for the earlier place and the 1 number is placed over there. So thus for second last place it will have only 7 numbers, and same way for the last place I will have only 6 numbers available. So that we will write down. Therefore remaining 3 places could be arranged by 8, 7 and 6 ways respectively, as repetition is not allowed, Okay, so therefore by fundamental principle of counting, we can say that total 5-digit telephone number, means 5-digit telephone number, how many will be there? That we will form as per the given condition. That will be 8 for third place, for fourth place 7, and last place it will be 6. As you know that first and second places are freezed. Okay, that 6 and 7 are occupied over there. So first 2 places we need not to arrange. The third place can be arranged by 8 ways, fourth place can be arranged by 7 ways, and the last place can be arranged by 6 ways. So I think it will be 8 into 42, 7 6 are 42, sorry 42. So 8 2s are 16, 16 carry 1, 8 4s are 32 plus 1, 336. So total 336 numbers could be formed. You may be thinking why 6 and 7 they are starting the numbers. Maybe some VIP numbers are there, they want to give such kind of number to the some government employees or some designated persons. Okay, so that's why that kind of conditions may be given to us. Now let us see the next question. The next question is question number 5. A coin is tossed 3 times and the outcomes are recorded. How many possible outcomes are there? Okay, now question is not too difficult, but I have taken one picture of coin for you. So I will show you with the help of that how this question can be done. First of all, what they are saying, a coin is tossed 3 times. Okay, so how many outcomes can be possible? How many possible outcomes are there? So one thing you need to remember, when we are tossing the coin 3 times, so we are tossing it simultaneously, means all the 3 ways are happening together. You can say that the 3 coins we are tossing. It is difficult to imagine practically, but you need to imagine this question in this manner only, then only the things will be more clear to you. Okay, so here you see, suppose if I say the 3 coins I am tossing it together. Okay, what I said, 3 coins I am tossing together, then what will be the outcomes that we are finding it? So suppose I have this coin, if I toss, so maybe you are looking the which part right now of this coin, that is a tail. Okay, so when you toss the coin, it may come tail or it may come head. Suppose I say this is tail, and if I toss it, if I toss and I may get the head also. So each and every coin can have, there are 2 aspects, one is tail and second one is head. Suppose this one is tail and this one is head. So we can say that this particular place I can arrange by 2 ways, because on this particular place it can come either head or tail, 2 only can come, none of the other things can come here. Okay, once again I explain you, please listen it carefully. Whatever the explanation I have given up till now, it is making the solution complete. Only 1 or 2 things are remaining. Once again, what I said, a coin is tossed 3 times. Okay, so don't think like that you are taking one coin, tossing it, again one coin, tossing it, and again you are tossing the coin once again. Here in this question we shall do it in this manner, that we are tossing the 3 coins together. Now you may ask, one person how the 3 coins he can toss? So 3 different persons are standing, think like that. Okay, 3 different persons are standing and they are tossing the coin at the same time. Okay, so if 3 persons will toss the coin at the same time, on first coin either head or tail can come, and similarly on the second and the third coin also the head or tail can come. So here 3 places I have shown, this is the first place, second place and the third place. So these 3 places, actually the 3 different outcomes from the 3 different coins we are showing. So as I told you, the first place, okay, first place what can come, tail or head can come. So there are 2 possibilities on the first place. Similarly, I can say there are again 2 possibilities onto the second place also. Okay, because on the second place also I can say the 2 possibilities can be there, either tail or head can come. This image is not coming, so we can leave it, tail or head can come, and here also tail and head is coming over there. So this can be arranged by 2 ways and this can be arranged by 2 ways. Okay, so here we shall mention in the question, when we toss we'll write down properly, when we toss a coin first time we get head or tail. therefore total outcomes for first place are 2, that we can say. Similarly we can say second and third place have 2 outcomes respectively. Okay, two outcomes are there for the second and the third place. Now see, here they have not mentioned repetition is allowed or repetition is not allowed. That is not in our hand only. Okay, we cannot say that on all the 3 places each and every time head will come, or only tail can come. Okay, or the any other particular possibility could not come. So here anyone can come. Repetition you can say may be allowed. All 3 head also can come and all 3 tail also can come. That depend upon purely a coincidence. Okay, so but we can say that each and every place or each and every time we can arrange it by 2 ways. Now apply the fundamental principle of counting, because you see, first place we are arranging by 2 ways, second place also we are arranging by 2 ways, and third place also we are arranging by 2 ways. So now we got the arrangement separately. We'll multiply all of them to get the total numbers over here. So we can say that therefore by fundamental principle of counting, we can say that total arrangements would be here 2 into 2 into 2, that will be equal to 8. So total arrangements we got here 8. Now I will connect this question with one of the question of class 10th. Maybe in class 10th in the chapter of probability we have covered that suppose if we are tossing the 3 coins together, okay, so what can be the different outcomes can come. I will show you how 8 outcomes are possible, because it is a same question over there. For example, I say on the 3 coins head is coming, okay, then on 2 coin head and 1 coin tail, so that will be HHT, HTH or THH, right? 2 head and 1 tail, 2 tail and 1 head, so that is TTH, THT and then HTT, and all 3 are tail. Now you count it, these are total 8 only. Okay, so we can say that here the total number of outcomes are coming 8, that we have found manually last year. And if you remember, I have given the formula when we are tossing the coin. The formula is 2 to the power n, because here the number of outcome for each and every place will be 2, and the number of places we are denoting by the power in the power n. Okay, so that way you can easily find out. Now suppose now 5 coins are there and you are tossing it together, we can say that the total number of arrangements will be 2 to the power 5. Okay, now let us see the today's last question and the last question of exercise as well. Okay, so let us go to the last question, then next time onwards we shall start a proper methods of permutation. So this is the last question, question number 6. In the question number 6, see, the things are given about the flag. So I have taken some symbol of the flag over here. I will show you practically how the things can be done. Then you will able to find out the required arrangements. Given 5 flags of different colors. So I have taken the 5 flags of 5 different nations. Okay. Now you see, when they are taking colors, I am taking different nation. That doesn't matter. Just I am showing you how it is possible. How many different signals can be generated if each signal required the use of 2 flags? one below the other. Means suppose we are generating the signal. So see, signal will look like in this way. This is the rod or the stick, we can say, where we are placing the flag, and this will be the first flag, we can say, and below to that this will be the second flag, we can say, and this will be a complete signal that we are giving to the person. This will be flag first and this will be the flag number 2. Okay, so basically we required here this place and this place. Total places are required here 2. These 2 places I need to arrange, because see, flag 1 position will be one of place over here and flag 2 will be the another position. Now they are saying you have to use these 5 different places. By how many ways you can arrange? Now think of, suppose if I keep the flag of our country at the beginning. Suppose this flag, if I keep it here or I keep it here, for just for example I am showing you. Okay, so this one. Now tell me how many flags are available for the second position. Okay, because it is clearly mentioned how many different signals can be generated if each signal require the use of 2 flags, one below the other. Here it is not mentioned that repetition is allowed or not, but one thing you apply, a simple common sense. If one flag I am using it at the top, does it remain for us at the second time? No, we cannot say that if we are making different copies and we are using it the same flag over there. Okay, that is not possible. You have only 5 flags are available, only 5. There is no other we can say same copies are available of that. Okay, so here second time I can take the flag of another country, that is this one, and we can say that the signal has been made. So one thing, tell me, when I was posting the flag of India, on that time how many flags were available? When I am posting the flag of India, on that time I have available 5 flags. But when I am posting the flag of another country, then I have remain only 4. So see, the 2 places I can arrange by 5 ways and 4 ways. Okay, first place, since all the 5 flags are available, so 5 ways I can arrange. Second place means second place in the signal, that I am arranging with the help of 4 flags only, because one flag is already utilized at the first place, right? So here, sorry, this is required, that we can rub. Okay, this we can place it again here. So now we shall write down the things in a proper manner, that what is this? Okay, leave it this one, this we can rub it. Okay, and we'll write down the required things. This is just I made for you for your understanding. So this all we can rub it now. This also we can leave it. Okay, first of all we shall write down over here that total number of flags given, that is 5. So we can say that therefore first place in signal, first place in signal could be arranged by, could be arranged by 5 ways, and second place by 4 ways. Okay, so we can say that therefore total number of signals, how many signals we can generate? Total number of signals will be 5 into 4, that is equal to 20 over there. Here we can give the reason by fundamental principle of counting, that we have not given earlier, so you can write down in the side also. And this complete the first exercise of permutation and combination. I will try to give you such kind of relative question for you, so you can try at home also. Okay, so next time we can start the permutation. This was only fundamental principle of counting that we have covered. Now we shall do it the similar kind of questions only, but by a different method. Okay, so next time we can start. Thank you.